Subedar Major, who is my colleague in my previous job, called me. Ankit Sahab, have you visited Kerala anytime? No sir, still not explored. Every weekend you visit many places, but still you have not explored God's own country. You know Kerala is the best place for tourism. Yes sir, I know. If God bless, definitely one day I will visit. And I think God is watching me and He said Tathastu and switched my job from defense service to ISRO and posted me in Kerala for the rest of my life. And here I am, Ankit, standing before you, giving my icebreaker speech to share the fast forward journey of my life. A very good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I want to start by sharing my childhood life, which I call Fearless Ankit. One day, when I was flying a kite on the roof, during kite cutting game, my kite had got ended. And to save my kite, I had to slide maximum thread length, but I had no more thread. So I started jumping from roof to roof, but one roof was very far away, and I fell down from 2-story building and fell unconscious for around 12 hours. The good thing is that I got 2 months leave from my school. When I recovered fully, I thought I would help my parents in housework. And one day I saw a concrete slab lying on the roof made for new stove. I decided I will pick up the slab and put on the new stove. So when I picked up the slab, it was too heavy that it fell down on my leg and the fracture took place. I know. But the good thing is that this time I got 10 months leave from my school. One thing I realized, the parent love is endless and unconditional towards children. And for that, we have to respect our parents and love them. Sometimes we are so busy in growing up, we forget that they are also growing old. Then came the struggling phase of my life, which I called Resilient Ankit. Life was good until I was in 4th year of engineering, or should I call the race? The race to get into good jobs and get into top organization. I wanted to join the defense forces. I got an opportunity to appear in Air Force Service Selection Board, Dehradun. I was excited but nervous. I was determined but tense. I was confident but tense. On the third day of selection process, I was interviewed by the president of the Air Force Service Board, and during the 75 minutes of interview, he hypnotized me. My mind went blank. I stumbled over the words. I feel like I just got destroyed in the interview. That interview was a turning point of my life. I dragged myself out of the board and started working on myself. In my last 8th attempt of SSB, they share a very beautiful story. They told they were the people who could not make into the defense forces but made it big elsewhere. They have given the example of Amitabh Bachchan, Shah Rukh Khan, Rahul Dravid, and my favorite, last but not the least, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. They appeared multiple times but not selected. So I have to accept this fact and I have to move ahead with life. Because the point is that if I am not selected for what I am passionate about, either I am doing something wrong or I am not made for it. So I decided to take the charge of my life and realize the power of self-discipline and resilience. And above all, I started loving myself for who I was as I was. I completed my post-graduation and cleared many governmental exams. And in the end, I joined Defense Forces, not as a soldier, but as an engineer. Now, the vibrant Ankit started emphasizing the various aspects of life. I am here in Toastmaster to take on more initiative. One day, I am going to be expert in my field, giving talks at the conference around the world to finding solutions to the people's problem. In conclusion, I want to say, life is not a linear path and our story are still being written. So when you are finding yourself facing difficult times or feeling low, remember that you have the power to say, this is not the way the story is going to end. because ye dil mange more. Over to you.